The first thing Arabella Whitmore heard when she arrived at Ravenscroft Hall was the sound of a child crying. It was almost midnight. Rain struck the carriage windows so violently that the glass seemed to tremble beneath every drop. Beyond it, the ancient estate appeared and disappeared through curtains of darkness. Ravenscroft Hall was enormous. Its black stone towers rose above the surrounding trees, their narrow windows glowing faintly against the storm. Ivy-covered portions of the walls and the iron gates groaned as the carriage passed through them. Arabella pulled her cloak tighter around herself. She had traveled nearly 6 hours to accept the position of governess to Lady Beatrice Ravenscroft. It was the highest salary she had ever been offered, and she desperately needed it. Since her mother's death, Arabella had learned how quickly the world could grow indifferent to a woman without money. Their cottage had been sold, her mother's possessions divided among creditors, and their small savings gone within months. Then the letter from Ravenscroft Hall arrived, offering enough to restore her independence, perhaps enough to begin again. But the letter had contained something else, a sentence her mother had spoken shortly before her death. When the time comes, go to Ravenscroft Hall. Arabella had never understood what she meant. Until tonight. The carriage stopped. A servant opened the door. "Miss Whitmore?" Arabella gathered her skirts. "Yes, His Grace is expecting you." She stepped into the rain, and the servant hurried her inside. Warmth surrounded her, but it did nothing to remove the strange chill she felt. The entrance hall was enormous, its walls lined with portraits, generations of Ravenscrofts, staring down from gilded frames, dukes, duchesses, soldiers, politicians. But above the main staircase was an empty space where a portrait had clearly been removed. "Who was there?" she asked. The servant froze. "You should not ask questions about that." Before she could respond, a man's voice came from behind her. "You've arrived late." The Duke of Ravenscroft stood at the entrance to the hall. Julian Ravenscroft, 35, tall, broad-shouldered,